gas.
Yes.
Do you see a lot of variance in gas?
Yeah, there's loads of variants in gas.
And obviously some gas is better for the longevity of your seals and stuff like this.
Yes.
And that kind of thing. So from that perspective, in terms of longevity, when we're talking about high quality BBs and looking after your rifle,
yeah,
gas has got to be in there as well.
Yeah,
in terms of looking after seals and everything.
Each gun is different. I know from experience, like the E&C Glocks that I stock, cheap and cheerful, £100 Glock. They work really well, providing you're using a gas that has a reasonably high silicone oil content in there. If you run a dry gas in there, like Ultra Air, they don't tend to like it very much. They want that silicone in there for the nozzle seal and everything else, whereas MWSs tend to prefer a dry gas.
Okay.
I've always found that all of my MWS, or any of my gas blowbacks,
Would you
generally
say
prefer a dry gas.
Is that across because obviously the MWS TM based, is that across all TMs? Would the MP7 prefer a dry gas than
I don't know, because in all of my MP7s, I've always found that the nozzle seal tends to dry out quite quickly. A lot of people that run them on HPA will say the same thing. The nozzle seal dries out quite quickly, so you have to give it a bit of a squirt with some silicone oil. And I know there's going to be a load of people that say you shouldn't do that. It works, right? It's a quick way to get your gun back in the field. Down through the front of the nozzle, spray it on the actual nozzle seal, and it gets it working again. I think you need to kind of read the room, speak to other people that have got these specific guns and say, what gas are you using on yours? Has it had any issues? Did you have to change from one gas to another? The internet's a wonderful thing, but most guns are different. And, if you use a gas that's got a really high silicone content in there, silicone oil content, where's that going to go? Straight down your barrel, all over your hot rubber.
Yeah.
That's why maintenance gas, for me, I think maintenance gas is it's great for the magazines, but once you start trying to fire that up through the gun, because it's got quite a heavy oil content in there, yeah, it's great for the seals in your mags, but it's not good for the inside of your gun. I used to just use maintenance gas. If I was going to store a gas magazine for some length of time, I had some Oberlin maintenance gas, which was quite a high silicone content in there. A few bursts of that in the mag, put it away, because the oil in there kept the seals supple, should we say.
Yeah.
When I was taking it out to use it, I would purge the gas out, gently purge the gas out, fill it up with normal gas again, and away you go. So you're not just banging loads of silicone oil.
Silicone straight through everything, yeah.
But there's a lot of people that seem to think silicone oil is the wonder fix for everything on guns, and it's really not. There's so much that people use it for that it's not designed for that. There's far better products for it.
Do you think any of this is like brand specific? Because obviously you said like the MWS and everything, or those sort of platforms.
Yes and no. I think it's gun specific. I think it's the way the guns are designed and the way that they run. And let's be honest, we all know you can have two identical guns and they can run entirely differently.
Yeah.
Just because, really.
Yeah, one's a Friday gun.
Yeah, and I think this is the thing. Again, if you're looking to buy something, you can get your kind of standard run-of-the-mill, like the Vorse gas that I've got over there, the Vorse V6. It has silicone oil in it, but it's not extremely heavy, so it's not going to mess your guns up. I know loads of people on MWSs that run that, no problem at all. V6, V8, no issue. I know plenty of people that use pure propane rather than a propane-butane mix. That's completely dry, there's no oil in it whatsoever. Their guns run fine. So, I think you get a bit of leeway with them, but I think it's also down to you to test to see what your gun prefers.
Talk to the community, like you say.
Talk to the community and try it. If someone's got different gas to you, say, do you mind if I just fill my mag up with... Can I have a little burst of your gas to see if my gun runs any differently? Chuck it for a chrono, see if you're getting any more FPS out of it. If you've got a gun that's running at bang on 1 joule, and you can try somebody else's, like go from a V6 to a V8 or ultra air to V8, put it in there, and all of a sudden you're at 1.08 joules. Sweet, you've just gained 0.08 of a joule just by changing gas.
Yeah.
Just have a fiddle with it.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.